Okay, so welcome to Math Storia, and let's have this problem. So determine the vertex, focus, and equation of directrix of the parabola with a given equation. So from this given equation, first we need to rewrite this given in a standard form. So to rewrite this given in a standard form, so variable with exponent 2 on the left side and the rest transposed to the right side. Since y is the variable with exponent 2, so therefore we have y squared minus 8y then equals transpose this negative 3x to the right side. That becomes positive 3x, and this positive 7 becomes negative 7. Then for completing the square, so just take this number, that's 8, divide that by 2, and take the square. So 8 divided by 2, that's 4, and 4 squared, that's 16. So for the new equation, we have y squared minus 8y, then plus this number, so plus 16 equals 3x minus 7, also plus 16. Then apply the factoring. So factors of y squared, that's y times y. Then since this one is negative, so minus, and for 16, that's 4 times 4. So we have y minus 4 in quantity to the power 2. Then equals for the right side, we have 3x, and this negative 7 plus 16, that's positive 9. Then from the standard equation, observe that on the right side, there is no number or numerical coefficient for y or x. So therefore, we need to put this 3 outside. So we have y minus 4 quantity to the power 2 equals. So again, we need to put this 3 outside. So we have now x. And for this 9, we need to divide this 9 by this number we put outside. So divide this one by 3. So positive 9 divided by 3, that's positive 3. So this is now the standard equation. Then from the standard equation, to find the vertex, since the vertex is h and k, and from the standard equation, we have x minus h and y minus k. So therefore, if this one is x, so this one is h. And if this one is y, so this one is k. So for the vertex, for h, since this one is positive 3, so the opposite sign, if this one is positive 3, so h is negative 3. And for k, since this one is negative 4, so the opposite sign, k is positive 4. So this is now the vertex. Then to solve for the focus, since we have P, so we need to solve first for P. And to solve for P, so just focus on this number to solve for P. Since this one is positive, so we're going to use the positive for P. If this one is negative, then we're going to use the negative for P. Since our standard equation, this one is positive, so that's positive 4p equals this number, so equals 3. Then to solve for p, divide both sides by 4. So therefore, p is equal to 3 over 4. So this time we can find now the coordinate. of the focus. Since our standard equation, we have y squared, and this one is positive 4p, so y squared and positive 4p. So we're going to use this equation, and this is the formula for the focus. That's h plus p and k. So to find out the coordinate of the focus, so h is negative 3, then plus p, and p is 3 over 4. Then k is 4. Then to simplify, so we're going to use the butterfly method. So over 1. So we have negative 3 times 4. That's negative 12. Then plus 1 times 3. That's 3. Then over 1 times 4. That's 4. Then we have positive 4. Then simplify. So this negative 12 plus 3. This one is negative 9 over 4 and positive 4. So this is now the coordinate of the focus. Then for the last one, the equation of directrix. So to solve for the equation of directrix, so using this formula that x is equal to h minus p. So we have now x equals h is negative 3, then minus p is 3 over 4. Then again, over 1. So do cross multiplication. So negative 3 times 4, this one is negative 12. Then minus 1 times 3, that's 3. Then over 1 times 4, that's 4. Then simplify, so we have x equals negative 12, negative 3, so the same negative. That's negative 15, so just add over 4. So this is now the equation of the directrix. So we have now the vertex, the focus, and the equation of the directrix. Then for this given, so again, variable with exponent 2 on the left side and the rest transposed to the right side. So since x is the variable with exponent 2, so we have x squared minus 6x, then equals, so transpose this positive 5y becomes negative 5y, and this positive 20 becomes negative 20. Then for completing the square, so take this number, that's 6, divide by 2, take the squared. So 6 divided by 2, that's 3, and 3 squared, that's 9. Then for the new equation, so we have x squared minus 6x, then add these numbers, plus 9, then equals negative 5y minus 20, then also plus 9. Then apply factoring. So for x squared, that's x times x. Then since this one is negative, so minus. And for 9, that's 3 times 3. So we have x minus 3, then to the power 2. Then equals, so for the right side, so we have negative 5y and negative 20 plus 9. So negative 20 plus 9, that's negative 11. Then from the standard equation, there is no numerical coefficient or numbers on the variable of the right side. So therefore, we need to put this negative 5 outside. So we have x minus 3 to the power 2 equals. So put this negative 5 outside. So we have now y. And for this negative 11, so we need to divide this negative 11 by this negative 5. So negative divide by negative. that's positive, and this 11 over 5, so just bring down, so that's 11 over 5. So this is now the standard equation. Then from the standard equation for the vertex, so vertex is h and k. So since this one is x, so therefore this one is h, and this one is y, so this one is k. So for the vertex h, since this one is negative 3, so the opposite sign, h is positive 3. And for k, since this one is positive, so k is negative 11 over 5. So this is now the vertex. Then to solve for the focus, so first, we need to solve for p. So to solve for p, so focus on this number. So since this one is negative, so we're going to use the negative 4p equals this number, so equals negative 5. Then divide both sides by negative 4. So therefore, p is positive 5 over 4. So to solve now for the focus and the formula, since the standard equation, that's x squared and negative 4p, so x squared and negative 4p, so this equation, and this is now the formula for the focus, that's h k minus p. Then substitute now the values, so h is 3, then k is negative 11 over 5 minus p is 5 over 4. Then simplify, so let's apply the cross multiplication. So we have negative 11 times 4, so negative 11 times 4, that's negative 44, minus 5 times 5, that's 25, over 5 times 4, that's 20. So we have now 3, then this negative 44 and negative 25, so the same negative, you add, this one is negative 69 over 20. So this is now the coordinate of the focus. Then for the equation of directrix, so for the directrix, and this is the formula, that y equals k plus p. So we have now y equals k. K is negative 11 over 5 plus p. P is 5 over 4. Then apply the cross multiplication. So negative 11 times 4, negative 44, then plus 5 times 5, that's 25. Then over 5 times 4, that's 20. Then simplify, so negative 44 plus 25, so you subtract, that's 19. So we have now negative 19 over 20. So this is now the equation of the directrix.